The sound of the rain tapping against the hospital windows matched the rhythm of Ethan Cole's tired heart. Another night shift was ending, and as always, he was the last one sweeping the corridor. He wasn't supposed to be there, not in that particular wing, but sometimes, when he needed quiet, he'd take the long route through the private floor. That was where the wealthy patients stayed. The ones with names people whispered about, the ones whose bills could pay off his entire lifetime of rent. Ethan didn't envy them. He was a single dad with a 6-year-old daughter who still thought her father's janitor badge made him a superhero. That was enough. Until that night, the night she spoke to him. He was mopping near room 509 when he heard the voice, soft but trembling, calling out. "Please, could you come in for a second?" He hesitated. It wasn't protocol to enter without permission. But something in her tone, something lonely, made him knock and step inside. The room was dimly lit. A woman sat on the bed, wearing a hospital gown but wrapped in elegance that no illness could erase. Her face was pale, her hair falling in soft waves that framed eyes full of exhaustion. She looked at him as if she'd been waiting for years. "Please," she whispered again, "pretend you love me. Just for a moment." Ethan froze. He glanced at the half-empty floor bag, the untouched meal tray, the wilted flowers on the table. "I'm sorry, ma'am. I think you've got the wrong." "No," she interrupted gently. "I know who you are. You clean the hall every night. You smile at the nurses, you talk to that old man in 503 when no one else does. I just need someone real." For one moment. Her voice cracked at the last word. Ethan set down his mop. He didn't understand what she meant, but he saw the loneliness that money couldn't fix. The kind that eats you from the inside. So he sat down beside her. "What do you want me to say?" he asked softly. "Say that you love me. That you stayed. That I matter." Softly. "Say that you love me. That you stayed. That I mattered." The words hit him like a wave. He thought of his late wife, how she used to say the same thing on her bad days before cancer took her. Ethan took a deep breath, looked into the stranger's trembling eyes, and said quietly, "I love you. You matter. And I'm not going anywhere." For a second, her lip quivered, then she smiled, weakly but genuinely. "Thank you," she whispered. "That was all I needed." A few moments passed in silence before she asked, "Do you have someone waiting for you?" "My little girl," he replied, smiling softly. "She's my whole world." Something changed in her eyes then. A flicker of light. "You're a lucky man," she said. "Hold on to her. Don't let the world make you forget how to care." Ethan nodded, not realizing those would be her last words to him. When he came back the next night, room 509 was empty. The nurses told him she had passed away peacefully in her sleep. No family had come. No friends. Just her name, Isabella Crosswell. The name didn't mean anything to him then. But a week later, his supervisor called him into the office. "Ethan, you've got mail," she said, handing him a sealed envelope with a gold crest. Inside was a letter written in neat, flowing handwriting. "Mr. Cole. Thank you for your kindness. For being human when others weren't. You gave me peace when I needed it most. In my will, I've made a small arrangement for you and your daughter. It's not much compared to what I had, but I hope it gives you both a better life. You reminded me what love feels like. Maybe, through you, I found it again." Isabella Crosswell along with the letter was a bank statement and a deed, for a small home just outside the city. Paid in full. Ethan sank into the nearest chair, eyes filling with tears. He wasn't sure whether to smile or cry. He thought of her last words. Hold on to her. Don't forget how to care. That night, he drove home, kissed his daughter on the forehead, and whispered, "Someone once told me we're lucky to love and be loved. So that's what we'll do, every single day." Epilogue. Years later, his daughter, Lily, would grow up to volunteer at that same hospital. And sometimes, when she passed room 509, she'd feel a strange warmth, like a quiet reminder that kindness, once given, never truly fades. Message. Love doesn't always come from romance. Sometimes it's found in moments of compassion. Between strangers, in silence, in simple acts that change lives forever.